To Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway for Calusi Chevy Night. Regular racing for all divisions, plus a 4-cylinder compact demo derby to cap off the night. Before we get started, we ask that you please rise, as has become a tradition here at Pittsburgh on Calusi Chevy Night. We've got the singing pianos from Calusi Chevrolet to lead us in our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How about a nice hand, the singing pianos from Calusi Chevrolet, a little harmony. Ten laps for the late models on Calusi Chevy Night. First of two heats, and the green is out. And Miley takes off with the lead. Brandon Burgoon will be second down the backstretch. Rodriguez third. Geisler moves quickly to fourth. Lynn to the outside of Rodriguez. Side by side for third, coming off of turn number 4. Side by side for third, going into turn number 1. Geisler with the advantage now into the third spot, dropping Rodriguez back 1 to 4th. Miley is 5th. Brandon Waring 6th. Then it's Bradish and Reck out in front. Jared Miley, the Calusi Chevy H1. Brandon Burgoon second, Lynn Geisler third. Geisler trying to close in on Burgoon for second. Brandon Waring sideways in turn 4. Lou Bradish to the outside trying to get by, but can't. Geisler now ducks to the inside of Burgoon. The battle for second. Miley, meantime, then trying to close on Keith Rodriguez for 4th. Side by side for second, coming off of turn 4. Brandon Burgoon still second. Lynn Geisler third. Keith Rodriguez 4th. Ben Miley 5th. And it's Brandon Waring, Lou Bradish, and Pete Reck. Off of 4, Geisler again alongside of Burgoon, but Brandon holds him at bay. 5 laps down, 5 laps to go. Brandon Waring sideways, and this time Lou Bradish will get by in the H&F Trucking Bill Kell Racing Engines 09. Bradish moves to 6 as Geisler brings the Cochran Automotive 1C to second. Straightaway lead for Jared Miley. Three laps to go. White flag this time. The points leader, Red Miley, continues to pour it on. Out of South Park, Red Miley will take our opening heat race win on Calusi Chevy 9 and the Calusi Chevrolet H1. The Concord Automotive 1C of Lynn Geisler second. Three River Scrap Iron 17 of Brandon Burgoon third. Then it's the River Salvage Airport Auto Body 29 of Rodriguez fourth. And the Calusi Chevy 99 of Ben Miley finishing fifth. Dave Wade from Clinton. Green is out. Michael Davis goes right up in front of Baker, almost a repeat of the way they wrecked a week ago. They're side by side for the lead down the back chute. Davis in the 7, Baker in the 0, coming off of 4. Johnson will be 3rd, Barber 4th, Beck is 5th. And Dennis Niederreiter, motor problems in a big way for car 68. Caution is out. Caution out, a safety factor for Dave Wade and Lance Elson, who are now able to get by, but they were blinded. It is still Davis with Baker on his tail. Mike Johnson, oh, Keith Barber off the wall in the 64. Barber trying to get the 64 car into the pits. The green stays out. Michael Davis still your leader, but the West Virginia Rim Rider won't let him go. Johnson 3rd, Tommy Beck 4th. Keith Barber trying to get that car to the pit area. Off of 4 down the front stretch. I don't think Barber's going to make it. I don't know why Keith didn't go into the pits as he coasted around the racetrack. Terminal. As the hood is off, and now the 64 of Keith Barber as the green drops, and we're back racing. 7 to go. Davis in front. Baker 2nd, Mike Johnson 3rd, Lance Elson 4th, and it's Tommy Beck and Dave Wade. Track a little wet, a lot of rain here this week. And Michael Davis still your leader. Baker continues to hound them as they bounce through the middle in that 1st and 2nd turn. Mike Johnson with a new rocket car. This is the 3rd week it's been here. Looks like he's starting to get it dialed in. He's right there with the 2 leaders. Baker ducks to the inside of Davis coming off of 4. It's still Davis, Baker, and Johnson, Elson, Wade, and Beck. Halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Michael Davis running an open motor car. Steve Baker a spec motor car. Not much difference, is there? Off of 4, it's still Davis ahead of Baker. Drivers are getting a workout tonight as they saw on that wheel. Dave Wade trying to get by Lance Elson for 4th off at turn 2 down the back straightaway. Two laps to go, 2 more laps to go. One to go for Michael Davis. Gave a signal to his crew that time as he came by. I'm not sure if car might be running a little hot or not. They're hurrying down off the trailer. Michael Davis will get the win in the Rosewood Manor Nursing Homes Matthews Chevrolet 7M. Steve Baker 2nd. Mike Johnson 3rd, Dave Wade 4th, Tommy Beck 5th, and Lance Elson 6th. There's only 6 of the 8. Clark Moats Jr. 8 laps. Brockers Machine Shop crate late models. Much less horsepower than our super late models that were just on the Speedway. Body-wise, tire-wise, they're about the same. They are the same, as a matter of fact. Oh, contact between Kudus and Shemp. Shemp is off the wall at the pit gate. Spins the car around. Caution is out. Scott Shemp's going to rejoin the field. Kudus comes down and gets a piece of the 007, but gets by for the lead. Leo Stadelman in the Just Pour Concrete Foundation's 21 moves to second. Off of 4, Leo to the outside. He's not wasting any time. He goes flying by for the lead into 1 and 2. Tim Fulmer's 007 is third. Russ Colasar in the 27C is fourth. Josh Holtgraver in the 00 is fifth. And it's Laura Lucon and Mark Moats Jr. Two laps down. Four laps down and 4 to go. We got ourselves a side-by-side battle for third. Stadelman tries the lap to 75 of Scott Shemp. Your leader coming through 3 and 4. Kudus by himself in second. A froggy machine. Russ Colasar's 27C into third. Fulmer fourth. Josh Holtgraver fifth. Then Laura Lucon in the 84 and the 15 of Mark Moats Jr. Josh Holtgraver in the DNC Auto Body 00. Moving into fourth around the 007 of Tim Fulmer. Here comes Leo. He's got a big lead with a lap to go. Kudus is second. Colasar third. Holtgraver fourth. Laura Lucon now to fifth in the 84. Checkered flag waving for Leo Stadelman as he comes off the fourth turn. Convincing win in our first heat race for the Brockers Machine Shop crate late models. Jim Kudus second. Russ Colasar will bring the 27C home third. Fulmer pits in the 007 at a really fast speed on that back straightaway. Off at turn 4, green is out. Steve Beatty going for the lead. The AEC Group B4, the Boilermaker. Brewing a lead right now. It's Brian Hanks second in the Bachman Trucking. Hughes Custom Graphics 28. The Speed Bear Fasteners, Eisminger's Pennzoil 1 of Kyle Lucon is third. Running fourth is the Turnkey Foundation's Donaldson Supply Company 12 of Daryl Charlier. No more. Here comes Jason Ryder in the 76. The Copco's Auto Service, Dave Wade Auto Service 76 moves to fourth. Dropping Charlier to fifth. Kugel was sixth, and it's Westover and Bahana. Steve Beatty continues to lead. Kyle Lucon closing in. Lucon again closing ground on the back straightaway. Kyle has a little more HP horsepower. He's not running a crate motor. He's running an economy engine. He's got the momentum on the outside. Beatty continues to run the middle, halfway, 4 to go. Beatty goes in down low, and Lucan with the momentum on the outside will pull even down the back chute and go by for the lead. Kyle Lucan, your points leader. Looking to pick up 5 points with a heat race win. He's got 2 laps to go. Steve Beatty second. Brian Hank third. Jason Ryder is fourth. Daryl Charlier fifth. And Rocky Kugel, Brad Westover, and Corey Bahana. One lap to go. Lucan closing on Corey Bahana. Jason Ryder parting to put a charge on Brian Hank for third. Comes your leader. Kyle Lucan will get the win. Steve Beatty second. Brian Hank third. Jason Ryder fourth. Daryl Charlier fifth. And Rocky Kugel gets sixth. And the B4 is Dave Slade. Aaron Jones has got the lead in the Larry's Autos 17. AJ Puljak in a 36 is second. Bob Schwartzmiller, the 28 is third, and the 10 of Nick Kachuba is fourth. Who do you think's going to win this race?
Number 17.
All right, yeah, he's leading. Aaron Jones. He's still in front. Puljak second, Schwartzmiller third. The 10 of Kachuba is a close fourth. That 20 car doesn't sound too good, does it?
No.
Still Aaron Jones. Here comes AJ Puljak. He's got to run. And he's got the lead. Can he hold on? The Valvoline 36 now in front. Nick Kachuba, the 10, trying to move to second. He'll make the pass in turn 2. Aaron in the 17 has dropped to third. Schwartzmiller is still fourth, and then it's Dave Slade in the B4. Uh-oh, 36 is slowing down. Here comes Nick Kachuba in the 10. AJ's back on the gas. Puljak in the 36, Kachuba in the 10. Aaron Jones in the 17, and Bob Schwartzmiller in the 28. And Nick Kachuba noses ahead in the Colonial Beer. Claren Javrone Chiropractic 10. Here comes Puljak back on the outside. 2 laps to go. Puljak will be scored as the leader. And they're even up. AJ's got the upper hand on the straightaway. One lap to go. It's still AJ Puljak, but not by much. Nick Kachuba won't let him go. Aaron Jones third, Bob Schwartzmiller fourth. Off of 4. The drag race is on, and Poljack will win it. Kachuba second, Jones third, and Schwartzmiller fourth. All right. Well, he didn't win, but he sure tried hard, didn't he?
Yeah.
You have a favorite driver?
No.
Okay. Joe Vaca. Joe Vaca back out of retirement. 69X Joe Anthony. Russ Volpani the 86. Bill Robertson the 1B. And the 22 of Don Bowerly. Well, my guy's not leading, Rick. Stacy White has got other ideas in the 125. The Suburban Dry Cleaners car. Meantime, Joe Anthony in the 69 is a close third, and Bill Robertson in the 1B is fourth. Joe Vaca in the 11 car running fifth. Stacy White with a nice lead. Stacy the points leader. 2 laps down. Do you think the 125 is going to win?
I'm not sure.
Well, he's in front right now. It's Stacy. Uh-oh, he's got a problem in the middle of 1 and 2, and here comes Jake the Snake. Simmons in the 68 pulls alongside of Stacy White for the lead. Joe Anthony's right there in the 69X. Coming off of 4, it's still Stacy White. Halfway. And now Joe Anthony, the 69, trying to get by Simmons for second. Uh-oh, 69X has got something wrong. It looks like either that or he just got high. Might have a flat tire. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right front tire's flat on the Rumors Show Bar 69X of Joe Anthony. Two laps to go. Looks like the 86 car is going to go to the pits too. They're losing 2 at one time. Still Stacy White over Jake Simmons and Bill Robertson with Joe Vaca fourth, and that would put Don Bowerly 22 fifth. And we've got 1 lap remaining. Stacy White out of the Carnegie area, Heidelberg area, the Suburban Dry Cleaners, Capo Enterprises, Southwest Auto Detailing Chevrolet is your winner. Jake Simmons second, Bill Robertson third, and Joe Vaca in the 11 gets a fourth place. Here comes Don Bowerly, he'll be fifth in the 22. A1 Chuck Kennedy in the 8 of Willie Briggs. Kerry Gasser has the early lead, the Vienna, Ohio driver. There's something bad wrong with Denny Nakutis in the 48. Looks like the axle's pulling out of the rear end almost. Meantime, our leader spins. Caution is out. 1 lap down and 7 to go. Green is back out. Oh, another leader spins. Hey, I don't know if I'd want to be in front in this one. Chris Bassett in the 71C. The green stays out as he turns around and keeps it going. We're still racing. Wayne Tessine is your leader in the 10 car. Chuck Kennedy in the A1 is second. Tom Martinek in the 65 is third, and we got another one spinning. J.J. Bamich Rider 360 catches it in gear, keeps going. The green stays out. Stush's Automotive 74. Could be that they're blinded when they come off of that fourth turn. There is some serious sunshine shining right there in the middle of 3 and 4 till you come off the fourth turn. Halfway, 4 to go. Tessine still your leader. Chuck Kennedy closing in on the back chute. Wayne Tessine 3 points in front of the 71C of Chris Bassett as the night begins. Kennedy will take the lead in the middle of 3 and 4 in the Austin's A1 Rocket. Tessine now second, Martinek third as they head into 1. Kerry Gasser runs fourth in the 0K. Off of turn 2, it's still Kennedy, Tessine, and now Martinek trying to get by Wayne for second. Martinek into second. Tessine is third, Kerry Gasser still fourth in the Gasser chair, Chestnut Ridge Park 0K. Willie Briggs in the 8 is headed to the pits. One lap to go. Kerry Gasser now trying to get third. She'll be scored in third ahead of the 10 of Wayne Tessine that lap. Off of 4, checkered is out for Chuck Kennedy in the Austin's A1 Bleach. Fleming Tire, excuse me. Chuck Kennedy Auto Sales, A1. Tom Martinek gets second. Kerry Gasser, after spinning early, recovers to finish third in the 0K. Your points leader, Wayne Tessine, gets fourth. Green is out. Bassett in front. The Martinsbury Madman, who had motor problems in his limited late model, crate late model tonight. J.E. Stalder, 17 J.E., not able to start a heat race. Bassett in front. Stalder is second. The Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier is third. Vince LeBoon in the 17L is fourth. Bassett still in front, but here comes Stalder on the gas hard as they head down the back chute. Charlier third, LeBoon fourth, Kevin Miller is fifth. Sean Shearbaum in the 7, looks like maybe a flat tire. 2 flat tires, as a matter of fact. That's what'll happen when you catch the wall. And J.E. Stalder. 4 laps down, 4 laps to go. J.E. brings out the caution. 3 laps down. 3 laps down. We'll go back. That's at Fun for All next Saturday and Sunday. Side by side for the restart on Calusi Chevrolet night. Mike Bassett is still your leader in the 71M. Daryl Charlier second. Kevin Miller now into third in a 4M. Vince LeBoon trying to get back into third. The Midway Missile putting the pressure to Mike Bassett, your leader. Vince LeBoon in third. Coming for 2 to go. Bassett and Charlier put on a battle here. Good race for third, fourth, and fifth. Laboon, J.E. Stalter, and Kevin Miller. Bassett gets a little high in 4. The Midway Missile trying to duck underneath, coming off of 4. The white is being displayed. 1 lap to go. J.E. Stalter has charged his way back to third in the 17 J.E. And Mike Bassett will take the win. Charlier second, Stalter third, Miller fourth, and Laboon up against the wall will coast home in fifth in the 17L with a flat right front tire. Off we go. It's the 54 of Darren Ferguson, 76 of Tony White. Look at Eric Goldberg in the 714. He started last. Oh, he was trying to squeeze it through there, but he ran out of room. Tony White on the outside. Ferguson in the middle. Who's going to lead lap 1? It'll be Tony White. Goldberg takes the 714 into third. Weiland in the 7 is fourth. Kurt Bish in the 00. Terry Kern to 39 are next. Your amateur stocks. If you'd like rules for any of our racing divisions or demolition derbies, go on to our website at ppms.com. That's www.ppms.com. Uh-oh, Darren Ferguson in the 54 up in smoke. Jared Weiland spins around behind him. Caution is back out. They're going to start 11th and 12th in tonight's feature, which isn't going to make them very happy. But the guys that finish sixth in their heats are going to start on the front. So we're going to flop the top 12 cars from the heat races. Oh, I hope you come back, okay?
All right.
Tell Dad he's got to come back out. Did he win something too?
I don't think so.
Green is out. Tony White in the 76 and Eric Goldberg in the 714. The outside lane has got the advantage. It would be the South Hills Car Store 714 of Eric Goldberg. These are 6-lap heats, so we're coming around to complete lap 4, which means we would have 2 laps to go. One lap to go. Eric Goldberg picks up the win in the 7-14. Tony White second. Jared Weiland third, and Terry Curran in 39 fourth. Davey Lee in the 96, Brian Hutchko in the 60, and the 70 of Rob Ward. Six laps for your amateur stocks. The old Allegheny Shop amateur stocks, your final heat race, your Young Gun feature event is coming up next. Oh, this looks crowded on the back chute. The John Deere Special. Jason, the Larry, the Cable Guy Herniak rolling into second. Maybe not for long, as they're now 3 wide. Trying to make it 4. They're black and blue and beating and banging and still going straight. They'd be a good 2 for the demo derby tonight, the 60 and the 2. Ian Tomai out in front of the 21, Brian Hutchko in the 60. He's coming to the pits. Herniak trying to take the lead away. Davey Lee is third. Bill Tennant fourth. Ray Prolensky fifth. Good battle here. Davey Lee's closing in. He's been the big winner this year in the amateur stocks, the 96 car. Ian Tomai, many wins over the years. This is his first race of 07. Jason Herniak in his second season, trying to get that lead away. In the Auto House, Jay Aberio Painting. Big Daddy's Donuts, 97. That's got to be a great sponsor. Big Daddy's Donuts. You should probably stop by on the way home and get some a dozen for the morning. Still Tomai in front. Davey Lee in the 96 now, edging ahead of Jason Herniak for second with 2 laps to go. One more lap and a half. Ian Tomai, it doesn't take him long to remember how to get around the racetrack. Got close to the wall there, had to burp the throttle for a minute. Davey Lee is closing in. He's really closing in. Off of 4 they come. Tomai's going to win it. Lee second. The John Deere Special. Larry, the Cable Guy, Jason Herniak gets third, and Bill Tennant's 2 is fourth, and the 17 of Ray Prolensky 8. The West Mifflin Collision 5-star tire, Curry Signs and Decals Cavalier. Dusty Curry, age 14 from Dormont. The green is out, and here they go 8 laps. The Young Gun feature. Sean Graham in front. Sean Graham trying to lead the lap. Tyler Fox and Todd Janis run second and third. Michael Reft and Devin Tomai, then the 8 of Dusty Curry. Sean Graham is your leader. Dusty Curry between the 9 and the 11. Between Reft and Tomai, moving to 4th. Todd Janis looks to the inside of Sean Graham here, the battle for the lead. Still Graham, Janis, now Curry to the very bottom. Moves into second. Tyler Fox trying to get back around Dusty on the back straightaway for second. They battle into turn 3. Sean Graham still in front. Five laps to go. Dusty trying to win feature number 9. He's now second. And he'll move by Sean Graham on the back straightaway. It's little high and slips a bit in 4, and Sean Graham has got the lead back. In turn 3, but Dusty will beat him down the straightaway. He'll be the leader at the halfway mark. Michael Reft is 3rd, Tyler Fox 4th, Devin Tomei and Todd Janis. Here comes Michael Reft, trying to move by Sean Graham. Sean Graham just only about a handful of races. He's really picked it up here in the 77. Michael Reft into 2nd. He is 2nd behind Dusty Curry in the point standings. Devin Tomei now to the outside of Tyler Fox, moving up into 4th. Whoa, Tyler's got a handful in 4. He's going for the wall. Kaboom. He straightens it back out and keeps on. Michael Reft trying to run down your leader, Dusty Curry. Less than 2 laps to go. Michael always seems to catch Dusty at the end, but he hasn't been able to beat him. Tyler, I think, has got a flat tire into 39. Here comes Michael Reft, going to make it interesting in turn 4. 1 lap to go. The key is you can't, once you lift out of the gas, man, it just takes so long to build the momentum back up on these little 4 cylinders. You can keep it to the floor mat. Tyler Fox to the pits in the 39 car. The last half lap. Michael Reft going to try to bonsai it here into turn 4. And he's on his bumper, but he's not going to get alongside, and Dusty Curry will win it. Michael Reft 2nd. Sean Graham, a career best 3rd. Devin Tomei 4th, and Todd Janis 5th. Dusty, you must have run under hot. The fan's still running.
Yeah, the car's just overheating a little bit. Just got some mud in the grill, but...
You got to ease up on the gas pedal a little bit. Let it breathe.
The car was standing real great all night. Just a lot better than last week.
That was a fun race to watch. You had to pick your way up through there. Or, you know, sit back and watch and find a lane, and then you win.
It's just amazing how everyone's getting better and holding their lines a lot better. Sean's even getting up in the lead from.
That was a good race for him, and Michael was right behind you again. He seems to catch you at the end. Did you notice know he was coming?
Not this time. Last time I knew, but he's going to get some chances coming up a lot.
People you want to thank?
West Mifflin Collision, 5-star tire, Curry sign decal, just everyone that helps with this car.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dusty Curry, folks, your winner in the Young Guns. Who's your time? Red Atlantic late models rolling off for turn number 4, and the green is out. Down the back straightaway. It's Johnson, Baker, Burgoon, Miley, Geisler, and Davis. They roll off at turn number 4. Jared Miley slides into 3rd. Burgoon is 4th, Geisler 5th. It's Johnson out in front with Steve Baker 2nd. Coming into turn number 4. Still the Chem Oil 2, J.F. Johnson showing the way. Lou Brad is pitting in the 09. The H&F Trucking, Bill Kell Racing Engines 09 into the pits. Jared Miley now trying to close on the front 2. It's Johnson in front, Baker is 2nd. Burgoon, Geisler, Davis, and Wade, then Ben Miley and Tommy Beck. Jared Miley trying to sneak under Steve Baker in turn 2, can't do so as they head down the back chute. Geisler now trying to get by Brandon Burgoon for 4th. Johnson your leader, Baker just ahead of Miley for 2nd. Miley by Baker. Steve back under Jared on the back straightaway. Meantime, Geisler to the inside of Burgoon again. It's Mike Johnson in front, but not by much. Dennis Niederreiter pitting in car 68. Jared Miley to the inside of Steve Baker. Again, the battle for second on the backstretch. Mike Johnson continues to lead. 3 wide for the lead off of 4. It's Johnson. Burgoon into the wall to 17 car. Geisler is 4th. Caution is out. Jared Miley trying to get the lead over in turn 2. 5 laps are down. 5 laps are down. Ready to go as they come into turn number 4. Green is out. Johnson still your leader. Baker second. Miley and Geisler. Michael Davis 5th. Off of 4 comes Jared Miley on the outside. Closing on Baker again for second. Geisler runs 4th as they head into 1. Miley tries to dive underneath Steve Baker and does. And it tries to take the lead away from Mike Johnson. Battle for the lead into turn number 3. Mike Johnson trying to hold off Jared Miley. They're side by side off of 4 down the front straightaway. Miley by a nose, maybe into 1. Extend the lead into turn 2. Johnson second now. Baker third. Geisler 4th. Michael Davis 5th. Beck is 6th. Wade 7th. Barber 8th. Ben Miley 9th. And Pete Reck is 10th. Oh, Baker in the 0 almost spun the car into turn 1. He'll drop back to 4th. Geisler gets by for 3rd. Tommy Beck now off the bottom of turn 4, closing on Michael Davis for 5th. Tommy Beck to the inside of Davis. Down the back chute, they're side by side for 5th. Miley still in front. Johnson second, Geisler 3rd, and Baker stops in turn 4. Steve Baker in car 0 comes to a stop, coasting to a stop. Caution is out. The Farm Use Auto Parts Richard Construction 0. Now the 15 laps to go. And the green is out. Things are close as they head into 1. Johnson goes in on the bottom. Dave Wade slows in the 76, gets back up to speed, drops back several spots. Still Miley, Johnson, Geisler, Davis 4th, now Beck 5th. Keith Barber, Ben Miley, and Steve Baker. Baker in the 0, charging his way back up through there. Keith Rodriguez looks like the latest to slow down in the 29 car. Baker tried to squeeze by Miley, contact on the front chute. They're in the gas again down the back straightaway. Dave Wade slowing down as Geisler comes off the bottom of turn 4. Caution is out. Off of 4 they come. Green is out. 3 wide for second going into turn number 1. Michael Davis goes from 4th to 2nd. Geisler will be 3rd. Johnson ends up back in 4th. Geisler trying to get back underneath Davis for 2nd as they come off his 4 down the front stretch into turn number 1. Ben Miley now, the Calusi Chevy 99. Look out, contact between Barber and Beck. And they're still in the gas, and here comes Baker to the inside of both into turn 3. Ben Miley now trying to get by Mike Johnson for 4th. Baker has moved back to 6th. Geisler and Davis battle for 2nd as Jared Miley leads by a straightaway. Wheel to wheel, side by side for second. Geisler will be scored in second. Davis third into turn 1. Davis able to get back around in 2. Then Keith Rodriguez in the 29. The steering broke or what? He went straight left into the Ute tires. Keith Rodriguez in the 29. Looks like the car just wouldn't steer. And with 10 laps to go, the caution is back out. Green is out. Michael Davis to the outside, runs out of room into 1. Miley goes in hard on the outside. Geisler to the low side in turn 2. Ben Miley trying to snake his way up in the middle of it all as well. He's up to 4th. Jared Miley first, Geisler second. Ben Miley to the inside of Michael Davis for third. Baker's now 5th. He's close to the wall. Mike Johnson to his inside as they race off at 2 down the back straightaway. Mike Johnson and Keith Barber right there as well for 3 through about 7. Wheel to wheel, Ben Miley and Michael Davis for third, with Steve Baker trying to squeeze between them and does. Baker to 4th, now trying the outside of Ben. And Lou Bradish slowing back down to the 0-9, looks headed to the pits. Jared Miley, the class of the field. Lynn Geisler second, a straightaway behind. Steve Baker, who went to the pits, has now charged his way back to third in the 0. Ben Miley to his inside through 3 and 4. Michael Davis 5th, Keith Barber 6th, Mike Johnson 7th. Pete Reck 8th, Tommy Beck 9th, and Brandon Waring is 10th. Only 10 cars left. Ben Miley and Steve Baker continue to go at it for 3rd and 4th. Not far behind the second place car of Lynn Geisler. Less than 5 laps to go now. Less than 5 to go. Keith Barber and Michael Davis battling for 5th. Good race again for 5th off of turn 2. Keith Barber and Michael Davis. Less than 3 to go now for Jared Miley. Geisler, Baker, and Ben Miley. Keith Barber and Michael Davis. Mike Johnson, Pete Reck, Tommy Beck, and Brandon Waring. Your top 10. 2 laps to go. Baker now has caught Geisler in the race for 2nd. Jared Miley off at turn 4 with a lap to go for his 2nd win of 2007, trying to join Dave Wade, Steve Baker, and Lou Bradish, who also have won twice this season. He's almost a half a track in front. Calusi Chevy, Brockers Machine H1 up on the high side, getting it done as he'll pick up the Calusi Chevy Trophy in the Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Late Models. 2nd will go to Lynn Geisler, Steve Baker 3rd, Ben Miley 4th, Keith Barbara from the back to 5th, Michael Davis 6th, Mike Johnson 7th, Tommy Beck 8th, Pete Reck 9th, and Brandon Waring 10th. All right, he's out of the car. How about a nice hand for Jared Miley? He gets the Calusi Chevrolet Trophy. A handful.
Yeah, it was. It's this track's definitely a handful. It's that fast and a little rough like that. It's just good to get a win, though, for our sponsor here tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you feel any pressure tonight?
Yeah, Ben told me during the week, he's like, if you're going to get another win, tonight would be a good night to do it. So it actually worked out for us.
The car was exceptional. I mean, you were so far in front. Did it feel that good?
Yeah, it did. Over there, I'd burp it a little bit and just be right back on the throttle, and it would just turn right around. Then at the end, I moved up in 3 and 4, and it seemed the same way over there.
Yeah, you know, you've been fast on the bottom, but tonight was really the first time I've seen you go up top. Is it different?
It's a little bit easier when it's tacky, but sometimes my car's not real good up there. Sometimes it is, but I got to the front and the bottom, but the top was smoother, so I figured I have less chance of messing up. So,
People you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my family, my pit crew, my girlfriend Rachel for helping me, for putting up with my racing, and all my sponsors: Calusi Chevrolet, Rocket Chassis, Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic, Sunoco Race Fuels.
Is it too early to think about the points?
Yeah, I think so. Dave's going to be tough the rest of the year. He's been tough all year so far, so it's a little early to think about that yet.
Red Miley leads the points. He picks up his second win of 2007 in the Hoosier Tire Mid-Atlantic Late Models. Models for 20 laps. Daryl Charlier, Laura Lucon bring the field to life off of turn 4, and the green is out. Charlier has the lead. Josh Holdgraver on the outside trying to get by Laura Lucon for second. Jason Ryder is fourth into 3 and 4. We got a wreck. Russ Colasar, last week's feature winner, ends up against the tire at the pit entrance. The 03 of Brad Westover's also turned around. Colasar looked like he had scrubbed off most of the speed before he got into the tire. In fact, he drives the car away from the scene of the crime. Right again, it's Charlier in the 12 and Laura Lucon in the 84. Green is out. Laura Lucon will take the lead. Had the lead. I don't know if she'll have it when we leave turn 2, but she had it going into turn 1. Josh Holdgraver again moving quickly to the outside of Lucon. Contact there. They're together. They're hooked together. Jason Ryder gets turned around. And we've got more wreckage. Daryl Charlier has the lead. The question is who will be second into turn number 3. Steve Beatty in the B4 is down on the inside. Here comes Leo Stadelman up high, where he likes to go. He rolls to third. Brian Henderson. Stadelman now to second. Russ Colasar is not wasting any time either. The 27C was the first caution. It's Daryl Charlier in front, Stadelman second, Beatty third, Hank fourth, Kudas fifth. And Jason Ryder, who's also part of an earlier caution. Russ Colasar and Cal Lucon all running together. Jimmy Kudas moves to fourth. Leo Stadelman to the outside trying to close the ground on the 12 of Daryl Charlier, but the Midway Missile, who's usually fast on the outside, running the low side tonight. Off for 2, Stadelman closing in on the back straightaway. 03 Brad Westover into the pits. We got a wreck. Here we go off of turn number 4 with 16 laps to go. Daryl Charlier brings the field back up to speed. Charlier still leads. Jason Ryder now challenging Leo Stadelman for second. Steve Beatty is fourth, and it's Russ Colasar and Jim Kudas. Colasar to the inside of Beatty. Kudas moves to fourth. Colasar to fifth. Yeah, Russ Colasar, and we got a caution again. And we got a car. It's the 03 who's 4 laps down, who stops before going into the pits. And we're off again. It's still Charlier. Kudas to second. Trying to take the lead into 3. Man, I think those cars bounce. Charlier still in front. Kudas second. And it's Stadelman and Ryder. Colasar is 5th. Beatty is 6th. Lots of traction in the racetrack tonight. Comes Kudas to the outside of Charlier, trying to get the lead as they motor down the front stretch, and he'll have it. Charlier's got it back, leaving turn 2, and he moves up a lane. Back to the bottom. Darrell Charlier, the Midway Missile, in foreign land on the inside of the racetrack, your leader. Jim Kudas, Jason Ryder, Leo Stadelman. We got a caution again. Car on the back straightaway, the 82 of Corey Bahana brings out the caution with 8 laps down and 12 to go. Pretty intense battle up there near the front of the field. See what happens when they get back underway. We still have a dozen laps to go. Charlier, now Ryder to second. Kudas third. Stadelman and Colasar battle for 4th and 5th. Jason Ryder trying to close in now on Darrell Charlier. The inside lane moving forward. Comes Stadelman to the outside of Kudas. That had disaster road all over. Written all over it for you grammar buffs. Charlier still your leader. It's a wrestling match behind him. Halfway. The 1K and the 21 may be faster, but it seems like they aren't as consistent as the 12 and the 76 right now. They're certainly running a long way around. Jimmy Kudas trying to pull alongside of Jason Ryder for second. Darrell Charlier still in front. But Ryder, with a really strong run through 3 and 4, has got second back, and now he's right on the tail of the race leader. Russ Colasar is still 5th. Steve Beatty is 6th. Brian Hanks 7th. Mark Motes is 8th. Scott Shemp 9th, and Corey Bahana 10th. It's been a pretty good race when it's been green. 7 laps to go. Jason Ryder, 76, I believe, is the only crate motor among the top 4 cars. Now he's, Stadelman bounces off the wall. The 4th place car bouncing off the wall. He's back in the gas. Steve Beatty trying to take 5th away from Russ Colasar. Five laps to go. Darrell Charlier trying to win for the 3rd time this year in the crate late models. We've got a caution. Same spot as the last time for the 82 of Corey Bahana. He's fine through the corners, but he's having a heck of a time getting down that back straightaway. Here in Pittsburgh, back out for the 2nd week of the 1K. And the restart is there. 5 laps to go. Kudus on the outside will get by Ryder for second down the back chute. Let's see what happens in 3 and 4. Kolasar's up to 4th now, the 27. Jimmy Kudus has it wound up high. The midway missile, though, there's a lot of bite coming off the inside of that 4th turn. Daryl Charlier continues to hit his marks. He's in front. Turn 2 is a little different, though. It's often harder to come off the inside of the 2nd turn than the 4th. And Kudus is making progress as they race into 3. Off of 4. Kudus pulling alongside him, may have the lead with 3 to go. Off of the 2nd turn, Kudus has the momentum. He'll move in front by a car length as they race into 3. Charlier will dive back in underneath. Step a groove higher and still Kudus in front. Charlier's second, and now Jason Ryder closing in with 2 to go. Charlier with a good run through 1 is back in front by a couple of car lengths. Kudus pulls back alongside into 3. 1 lap to go. Charlier, Kudus, and Ryder. Beatty 4th now, Kolasar 5th. Pulling away a little bit here. The Turnkey Foundation's Donaldson Supply Race Towing 12 trying to win his 4th of 07 in the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Model. It'll be Daryl Charlier winning it. 2nd will go to Jason Ryder. Jim Kudus 3rd. Steve Beatty 4th, and Leo Stadelman gets 5th. Hey, have you ever had to work any harder for a feature win?
No, I think that had to be the best feature I've ever been in.
And it's probably fun because it's fun because you won it, but what a battle. And you were doing it down low. You're usually up top.
Yeah, we had to make some changes to this car, having troubles competing with these semis. So it worked, so here we are.
What did you think when Jimmy got by you?
I said, I got to start pushing a little bit harder here.
Did you do that? I mean, were you driving it any harder those last few laps?
Yeah, I was going a little deeper in 1, and so hopefully that's what gave us the edge.
That's where you made the pass. People you want to thank?
I need to thank Tri-State Motorsports, Donald Supply, Napa, Turnkey Foundations, Ray's Towing, Brian's Decals, and WJ Beitler and Powers.
Anybody's birthday this weekend?
No, I don't think so.
All right. He won without a birthday. All right, Daryl Charlier, your winner, folks. In the Brockers Machine Shop Crate Late Models. And the green is out. It's Schwartzmiller to the front. Aaron Jones is 2nd. Stacy White moves to 3rd. Then the 11 of Joe Vaca. And then they're 3 wide behind him. Schwartzmiller leads. Jones 2nd. Robertson 3rd. Vaca 4th. And Nick Kachuba 5th. Joe Anthony already to 6th. Stacy White trying to move by Aaron Jones for 2nd. And does on the back straight. Joe Anthony to 5th. Kachuba down on the low side, 3 wide for 2nd. Joe Anthony makes it 3 wide with 3 different cars. Unbelievable run for Anthony. He started this race. He's got the lead down the back straightaway. Started in 11th spot. He's got the lead in just over 2 laps. Nick Kachuba Motors to 2nd. Stacy White trying to get back around him as they race off of 4. It'll be White 2nd, Kachuba 3rd, Schwartzmiller 4th, and AJ Poljak is up to 5th. The Rumors Show Bar, Simmons Window Cleaning 69X of Joe Anthony, your leader. Kachuba's second now by several car lengths over the 125 of White's. 36 Poljack third. Schwartzmiller, the early leader, has dropped back to fifth. Kachuba trying to run down in Joe Anthony, and that's not easy to do. But here he comes. He's got the 10 car working on the inside. Colonial Beer, Claren Javrone Chiropractic 10 pulls alongside the Rumors Show Bar 69X. 10 laps to go. Who's going to be your leader down the back chute? Stacy White now closing back into the 125. He is third. Jake Simmons moves to fifth. Anthony will lead coming off of 4, but not by much. He is sideways, and Nick Kachuba pulls back alongside, even up into turn 1. Anthony with a car length lead into turn 3. AJ Poljack trying to get alongside of the 125 of Stacy White for third. It's Poljack fourth, Simmons fifth, Schwartzmiller sixth, then Robertson, Jones, Waddle, and Slade. Joe Vac is 11, not hitting on all 8 cylinders by the sounds of it. Halfway, 7 laps to go. Joe Vac is going to pit in the Chuck De Loretto 11. Anthony a little out of shape in 4 again. He gathers it back up. On the gas. Nick Kachuba trying to rally another time. Putting the pressure on Anthony in the middle of 1 and 2. Stacy White third, AJ Poljack fourth, and Jake Simmons now a very close fifth. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Four to go. No change. Except Simmons has moved to fourth now, and Poljack is fifth. Starting to close in the back of the field here, too. Don Bowerly and Mike Vaughn. Kachuba with a slide job into 3 and 4. Able to pull alongside Anthony, but Joe beats him coming off, but not by much, just a car length with 3 to go. Jake Simmons now closing on Stacy White for third. And again, the 39 and the 22 are going to be right there when the leaders get. Kachuba slides up. He's got his nose in front. Unable to move up to get ahead of Joe Anthony, who will still have the lead coming off. 2 to go. We're going to catch the back of the field just when we get to the white flag or thereabouts. It's going to be quite interesting here. The 22 and the 39 are racing on the lead lap. They've got a 5-car freight train coming at them. They have no clue. Joe Anthony still leads. Nick Kachuba behind him in second. 1 lap to go. Can't use the inside lane. It's where Don Bowerly and Mike Mon are, and Joe Anthony will drive away down the back chute in the Rumors Show Bar. Simmons window cleaning 69. Colonial Beer, Claren Javrone Chiropractic 10 of Kachuba will chase him home, but Anthony will win it. Kachuba second, White third, Simmons fourth, and Poljack fifth. You started 11th. You had the lead on lap 3.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get lucky.
And then Nick tried to take it back away from you.
Yeah, he was there pretty much every lap. I seen him quite a few times. So
People you want to thank.
I got to thank everybody on the car. Bill from Rumors, Jake, Danny, Larry's Auto, Brocker's Machine Shop, Pep Boys, just everybody on the car. I just got to thank them all.
Is this a dream season for you?
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really good. I got to say 2 things. I got to say happy birthday to Em. Today's her birthday, so this one's for her. And then I got to thank my Boo Bears up in turn 4. They boo me a little bit, so.
That gets you going.
Yeah, that just gives you more incentive.
All right, Joe Anthony, your winner in the 69X. Martinick, 71M Mike Bassage, A1 Chuck Kennedy, 8 Willie Briggs, 48 David Mercer, and the 7 of Sean Shearbaum. It's Bassage quickly into the lead. Tassine rockets around the outside for second. Laboon is to third, or is he? Kevin Miller to the inside of Laboon. Spin at the back of the field. Caution is out. The 7 of Sean Shearbaum. Green is back out. Bassage has the lead. Tassine is still second. Stalter moves to third. And he's trying to get Wayne Tassine for second into turn 3. He'll have the pass made in turn 4. J.J. Bammenschreider and Kevin Miller hooked up in a battle for 4th and 5th. Up top, it's Bassage. Down low, it's Stalter. Mike Bassage breaks into the top 5 in the 71M. J.E. Stalter to the low side off the 4, trying to take the lead away from Chris Bassage, and does. Chris Bassage will try to return to favor 1 and 2 and can't. We got a spinner. 17L Vince Laboon has pitted, and Sean Shearbaum turns around and keeps going. He's going to the pits. Green is still out. Green is still out. We've got 10 laps to go. 10 to go. Mike Bassage up to third now. Wayne Tassine fourth. Kevin Miller is fifth. Chris Bassage has the lead back off of turn 2. We've had some really good races here. The crate late models, the pure stocks, and now the E-Mod swapping the lead back and forth. Kevin Miller fourth, Wayne Tassine fifth. Bammenschreider and Kerry Gasser. Gasser to the inside of Bammenschreider. Unable to make the pass into turn 1. Bassage now pulling away. The DFG Excavating TS Electric Blairmont Mechanical 71C. Oh, he almost spins a car coming off of 4, and that lead will shrink in a hurry. J.E. Stalter and his brother Mike Bassage, are closing in now. Down the back chute, look at Stalter close in. And he'll dive to the inside of Chris Bassage into 3. And make the pass again for the lead. Halfway, 7 to go. In 1 and 2, we've got to spin in turn 4. We got to spin in turn 4. Caution is out for the 9 of Clayton Kennedy. Clayton Kennedy in car 9. Parked to the inside of turn 4. Caution on the Speedway. 8 laps down. And the Green is back out. Mike Bassage not wasting any time. He dives low into turn 1, slides up in front of J.E. Stalter, and he's got the lead. Here comes Chuck Kennedy trying to make it 3 wide on the outside for 5th. Thinks better of it as they race down the back chute. Oh, Chris Bassage and Wayne Dessine come together, but they separate. It is going to be J.E. Stalter back in front in turn 2. Five laps to go. Mike Bassage trying to get the lead back into 1. Can't make it stick on the inside, pushes up, and Stalter leads coming off at 2. Chuck Kennedy now up to 4th in the A1, challenging the 71C of Chris Bassage for 3rd. Stalter almost spins, and Mike Bassage is back in front. Or hits the wall. The 17 JE hit the wall. You saw the sparks. Caution is out. J.E. Stalter knows something broke, and then he hit the wall, or if he hit the wall and then something broke, but I could see the sparks come off the car right up against the wall as he came down the front chute. And looks like he'll be headed to the pits. Mike Bassage, your leader. 5, 6, 7 lead changes in 11 laps. Bassage still in front. Brother Chris is just second ahead of Wayne or Chuck Kennedy, not for by much now, into 3. Kennedy gets a little higher than he wants. Still 3rd. Kevin Miller 4th. Wayne Dessine 5th. Willie Briggs looks like he's going back into the pits in the 8 car. J.E. Stalter has spun out again. Up in turn 1, J.E. Stalter in the 17 J.E. Three laps to go. Mike Bassage, Chuck Kennedy now to 2nd. Look who's already back to 5th. He goes back and forth more than a yo-yo on a Saturday night. J.E. Stalter, Bassage in the 71C, off the guardrail and then clipped by the 74 of Bambus Rider, who continues on somehow. 71C, Chris Bassage had such a great run going. Got away from there in turn 4, bounced off the guardrail. And off we go. Dessine to 2nd. Stalter is now 3rd. Mike Bassage still in front. Wayne Dessine picking up ground on the outside, but Bassage with a good exit off of 4 on the inside. We've got a lap to go. Mike Bassage trying to hit the trifecta. This would be his 3rd win of 2007. And his 2nd this month. And he will bring the Blairmont Mechanical, DFG Excavating, TS Electric 71M to the winner's circle. Wayne Dessine 2nd. J.E. Stalter rallies for 3rd. Chuck Kennedy 4th, and Kevin Miller is 5th. The 21 of Ian Somai. Pace the field to the green. Tony White in the 76, Jared Weiland in the 7. Running 3rd and 4th, and Terry Kerr in the 39 is 5th. Goldberg still your leader. Not by much. Ian Tomai out for the first time this year is a close second. Tony White still third. Terry Kerr fourth. Jared Weiland fifth. Jason Herniak sixth. Then Kurt Bish, Bill Tennant, Davey Lee, Robbie Torrance, Rob Ward. Tomai trying to get the lead away from Goldberg in turn 4. Contact. And Goldberg goes around and it's into the 7 of Jared Weiland. The caution is out. So Tony White brings the field to speed here. The Bills, Holling, and Backhoe. Dave Wade Auto, West Mifflin Collision, Chevy. Jason Herniak moves the 97 to second. Bill Tennant in the 2 is right now third. Then the 00 of Kurt Bish. Terry Kerr to 39. Davey Lee, Robbie Torrance all running together. Kurt Bish to third in the 00. Terry Kerr edging ahead of Bish right now with Bill Tennant trying to sneak by on the outside. Tony White leads. Eric Goldberg's back up in there in a hurry. First 3 place cars have never won a feature here. Kurt Bish has 1 win, the 00. He's trying to take third away from the 39 of Terry Kerr. Tony White continues to lead. Jason Herniak has got his Auto House 97 really running strong. And Goldberg now is all the way back up to third in the 714. The South Hills Car Store, Cotman Transmissions. 00 and 2. We got one up in the air, and up on its side and back down. No, he didn't flip, but he came as close as you can come to flipping without going over. Bill Tennant, he came to a stop like he's parked on a jack stand. Goldberg has pitted again in the pitted in the 714. Sparks were coming out from underneath his car. Safety crew on the scene over there with Bill Tennant in the 2, and he's climbed out of his car. Bill's out of the car. The Dave's Auto Repair, Volado's Automotive, Buick. 76. For the first time this year. And the battle is on. 76, Tony White. 97, Jason Herniak. Davey Lee out of third in the 96. Here comes Robbie Torrance digging on the inside. Davey Lee nosing ahead of Jason Herniak for second. Meantime, Tony White continues to lead. Halfway. Jeez, Tony White still leads Davey Lee. Jason Herniak, Robbie Torrance, Terry Kerr, Ian Tomai, and Rob Ward all in the lead draft. Brian Hutchkos will go into the pits of the 60 car. White just isn't winning. He's burying them. Right now, the race is for second because Tony White, without a mistake or mechanical failure, is going to win this. 3 laps from the checkered flag. Two laps to go. 2 laps remaining. Be a new winner in the amateur stocks. Tony White. Out of Moon Township. Coming around for the white flag. Davey Lee second, Jason Herniak third, Robbie Torrance fourth, Terry Kerr fifth. One more time around the Monster half mile. Still in front by straightaway. Tony White off of 4 for his first career win. Davey Lee second, Jason Herniak third, Robbie Torrance fourth, and Terry Kerr fifth. All right, here he comes. How about a nice hand, folks, for Tony White. His first win. Tony, congratulations. What's it feel like?
It's great. I didn't expect it to happen tonight. I thought we had a tough group to beat, but put it out there. Car ran good, you know.
You didn't just win. You won by a straightaway.
I have no idea. I figured somebody had to be right behind me as good as these guys are running this year and everything. I mean, it's tough out there. I mean, you got these guys running up front every week, and finally got a good finish in the heat race, good invert. You know,
straight up's pretty good.
Yeah, I was happy. Seems like had bad luck with the inverts. I've always been in the back, haven't had a real chance up at the front, but got it tonight.
Well, good job. People you want to thank?
First, I got to thank my mom and dad. They've been real supportive through this whole thing. Got to thank Bill's Hauling, Backhoe Service, Dave Wade Auto Service, West Mifflin Collision, all the fans for coming out. You know, everybody's showing their support. Calusi Chevrolet for showing up tonight. He's putting on a good show.
All right, how about a nice hand, folks, for Tony White, his first career win.